Okay everyone, here I will show you how to load a template and explain a completed flow diagram. You can start by clicking on Load Template and select the one you want. Here we'll be showing a 2018 Chevy Silverado High Country with factory side steps. And here you can see what a completed flow diagram looks like. They're each separated into sequences, and those are separated by a comment box. Here we're going to be utilizing two antennas for proximity, both connected to zone A and B. Along this sequence, you can see it's being used for multiple things. So we go into two actions at the same time. One will be the flashing of the factory hazard lights and unlocking of the doors. After unlocking of the doors, you can see a delay here. The delay will take place for exactly 1 second, and this time is set in milliseconds. After a 1 second delay, it will then trigger the side step boards to come out and give the user an audible buzzer to let them know that the doors are unlocked. In the following sequence, we use proximity again, connected to zones both A and B. And again, this is also on an inward motion when the user is approaching the vehicle. And we have that trigger on the headlights to illuminate an area while the user is in the zone. Also, we utilize this delay to extend time to allow the headlights to trigger first, and then after 30-second delay, it will then return the state to turn the headlights off. In the following sequence, this is utilized for exit and locking the doors. So essentially this uses, again, two antennas connected each to zone A and B. And now you can see in this trigger, we put the side step running board back in, then lock the doors, utilize a delay for half a second, then give the user another audible buzzer to let them know that the door is locked. You can see multiple strings come out of the same area, and that is because these actions will be performed simultaneously, and additionally we use a delay to extend the time to control the order in which they occur. So the second part of this sequence is to wait 1 second, trigger hazard lights, and also trigger a rear cab light. After that, we have an additional delay, and we'll also shut the headlights off upon exit. The following sequences here, you can see, utilize a physical input and not proximity. Here we are utilizing a mercury switch inside of a tailgate to activate a rear bed light. So when the tailgate comes down, the bed light comes on. In the following sequence, this is to revert the previous action. So when the tailgate is put back up, it will then go ahead and return its state and shut the bed light off. We also have two sequences that are controlled by ignition. So you can see this is a different input here, input 5 versus 0. Input 0 will always utilize ignition, and upon ignition, we have it returning the state to headlights on, and also a delay for 30 seconds to put headlights off. Also, as a safety precaution, if the lights were left on or the side step board is left out, upon ignition, it will also return those two actions to their original state. All right. For further information on how to create a flow sequence, please watch the next video.